What up, pressure washing community? How is everybody doing tonight? I am doing burnt pretty well because I have burnt myself. Not really burnt myself, but I have gotten some sun today. I did some work today. I went with Mr. DJ out on a job and we did some amazing pressure washing. You can actually see the photo that was the photo of it, of me there at the job, and this is kind of something that I would do if I was you, and it's something that's fun to do, but it is having fun pressure washing, right? How do we have fun pressure washing? And I'm not going to just talk about this, but hey, it is fun to do, so we will have fun with it. So while we're waiting on some people to get on here, and how is everybody doing? I just bought a slot in the inner circle. Well, good for you. And so here is some fun stuff that we can do while we do pressure washing, right? These are the things that we can do to have fun, and it makes ways so that way we can this will help with our pictures and our videos and all of those good things. And so I have my mentorship that I have, and Fred, the other day, Fred's like, what do I do? I'm not that busy. And Fred's only 18 years old. I don't have Fred on tonight. I probably should have brought him on tonight, but I did get burned. I did get burned a little bit. I sure did. And so Fred, so we getting on here, and Fred has an amazing thing that happened to him today, and I'm very excited, and that's what I'm going to hit on, right? Because last week, Fred's saying, Jason, what do? I can't get business. We're not, I'm slow. I'm slow. It's hard. It's slow. It's slow. And I'm like, you're right, Fred. And here's Freddie here. This is the guy I'll be talking about. I'm showing a video of him here shortly. And, he joined my mentorship. He called me. He's only 18. He was only 17. He just turned 18 this past week, or this past month, last month in June. And, he's in Texas, and I've had to help him come up on his pricing. I've had to help him come up on some other things. And so these are some things that we were talking about flipping rocks this morning, because it's all about flipping rocks at the end of the day, right? Because if we're not flipping rocks, that is how we can grow. So what up, Steve from Cleveland, Tennessee? We got Mr. Mike Manning in here. We got George, I believe his name is George from Bloomington, Indiana, or somewhere around that way, or Cleveland, Indiana. We got Mr. Brian Fletcher. The 1st July is my first $10,000 month. That's high five. I'm excited for you. I want to talk about something. I'm talking about young entrepreneurs. But, this is an old guy starting out, have his first $10,000 month. This is a guy in his 60s, 63, 64, I don't know, old. But, here's an older gentleman that is starting out. And what I love about, this is one thing that I love about him right here, Mr. Brian Fletcher, before we get going on here, is, he does what I tell him to do, right? I tell him to go Facebook Live. You know how many people I have out there say, I don't know how to do that Facebook Live stuff. I can't do that Facebook Live. That's for them younger folks. That's for them younger folks. I can't do Facebook Live, but he does them. And, are they perfect? No. Nobody does Facebook Live perfect. And that's the beautiful thing about Facebook Live. Does he stop and think about what he has to say? Yep, he does. Does he get stumbled sometimes? Yep, he does. But you know what? He does them. And so that is not only that an 18-year-old, but a 65-year-old, or 4 or 3, I don't know, whatever one it is also able to do this. And to do a $10,000 month is pretty freaking amazing. And that is awesome. Awesome. I seen George put doing my quarterly taxes and did 16,000 in 3 months. That's high five, right? That is awesome. That is awesome. Last year I did 9,000 all year. Jason's infos worked for me, and so see, that's what happens. We got Connor. What up, Coach? Well, you can't make no money in big old Texas. Columbus, yeah, because that's what your name is. It took consistently waking up at 4 o'clock and putting out signs for 2 hours for around 2 weeks, and I'm now starting to get the calls. Consistency, and I preach it, right? It is consistency, consistency, consistency. Nathan, are you kidding? Happy birthday. All right, so let's watch this first video here. I'm going to try to do it here. Nope, that's not it. That is not a video I wanted. Let's see, this video here.
Oh my gosh, so I just went out to talk to the guy that I got the $1,800 job for, and he wanted a roof wash as well, so that just made it a $2,600 job. That's more than I've made ever in 1 month in one job. That's crazy.
So, how do I get back here? So that is awesome, right? Who would like to do $2,600 in one day, right, for this? I know this is not how I'm supposed to do this, but I don't know how else to do it. So, right, $2,600. He went there to do he had said he had an $1,800 job this morning, and when we got there, and when I told him that, I was like, so what are we going to do when we get there to the $1,800 job? Well, I'm going to do my 5 rounds or 10 rounds. Good. What else are you going to do when you get there? Well, I'm going to clean the house. All right. What else are we going to do when we get there? Because I was going after, we're going to take pictures, and we're going to do videos, and we're going to do other things. I didn't even say about the upsell, which is amazing. That's an amazing thing that he did the upsell, so that way he bought in and got the upsell, right? He got the upsell because the guy wanted the roof cleaned also. And so by doing that, and that's what I was telling him. I'm like, you can go do pictures, and you can do videos, and you can do all these little things, so then that way we can get more $1,800 jobs, right? We want to take pictures, and we want to take video of the jobs we want. We don't really want to go to the trailer park and get our jobs at the trailer park, right? The trailer park is not where we're wanting to go at, or $100,000 houses, or $150,000 houses. We want to go to when we're going to these $300,000-$400,000 houses, $700,000, this is what we want to show pictures of. We want to show pictures of you doing the work of pressure washing, house washing, doing the driveway, doing all these things, because we never know what that one picture or that one video might be worth. Now, I'll tell you what that picture or video that you didn't take is worth. It's worth goose egg, right? That's not what that's worth. That's worth goose egg. But the pictures or the videos that we can put on our website, we can put on our Facebook, we can put it on TikTok, we can put it on YouTube, we can put it on all of these other places, we can put it on LinkedIn, we can put all these pictures and videos on these there, so then that way we're working for the next job. Who cares about the job that we got done? We're already going to get paid for that, right? But we get in such a hurry to get this job done so we can get this $1,800 or $2,600, but we left out that we can get pictures and video of the roof clean. We can get pictures and video of the gutter clean outs. We can get picture and video of the house wash. We can get picture and video of the driveway cleaning. We can get pictures of video of you doing the work. You know, people ask me all the time, what kind of pictures do I need to put on Google My Business? Pictures of you. That's what we need to put in there. Pictures of you doing pressure washing or just you in front of nice houses. That's what we need in those. And that is what will make your Google My Business stand out. That is what will make your Google My Business do way better by doing that versus the other things out there. And so with that, I'm going to give out a book tonight. I might give out 2 or 3 because, I don't know, I like giving out stuff. So I am going to give out The Magic of Thinking Big. I think the link is underneath the video or somewhere. King of Pressure Wash / giveaway. I will give out 1 or 2 copies of this. I really like it. I know you can go get it for free, or you can get any book because I can't just send you this book. I will send you a gift card enough to be able to get the book. Whether you do it on a credit of Audible or you do it through whatever. But this here is the book that I'm going to give away. It's the book that I really like a lot. And so this is something that, you know, I want to do. So I'm going to give out 1 or 2 of these. You do have to put the information in it, so that way I can send it to you. I will send it. Sometimes I do it. I've been doing it through the text because it seems like people are getting them faster and better than if I do them through email. Sometimes people don't always open their email. So I've been putting the actual text phone number there so that way I can make sure you can get your book and your copy. So go to kingofpressurewash.com/giveaway, and that is what you can do there. This is, like I say, this is one of my favorite books that I like a lot. I am 38. We all have to start somewhere, and that is so true. Y'all need to be getting into Christmas lights. I'm already closing jobs. It's July 2nd, or July 2nd year. And Christmas lights is, I think, going to be really well. If you want to go check out our trainings, I would recommend it. We're having one coming up in Indianapolis. You know, when I do our trainings, this isn't, hey, we watch Jason and we don't do nothing. This is, you get to do the lights, right? You get to put the lights up. You get to do the lights. I show you how to cut them. I show you how to put them all together. We go out, put the lights up on the house, put lights up on the tree, just like my pressure washing class, right? My pressure washing class is you go out and you get to pressure wash. You get to hold the gun. You get to clean the house. You get to use a downstreamer. You get to use an X-Jet. You get to use a 12 volt. And so when I teach how to do pressure washing, just like I do to Christmas lights, it is hands-on. You get to touch this stuff. This isn't, hey, let's go watch somebody do something. This is, hey, let's go and you get to do this. So this is a hands-on course for pressure washing. So if you want to go check that out, you can go to pressurewashhelp.com/dates, and that will get you in there. But back here to my giveaway, because I want to give away something. I'll give away some books here. Mr. Robert and Cynthia here. Sounds like Jason. So today, DJ and I went and I decided I'm gonna start doing some ride-alongs. So even Nathan, I'll come down to Louisville or Lexington and do a ride-along. If there's anybody within an hour of me or 2, let me know if you want me to do a ride-along. Message me, text me, or message me through either Facebook or go to pressurewashhelp@gmail. Send me a message to pressurewashhelp@gmail, and I'll do a ride-along with you. I'll come down. We'll get some video. We'll get some videos. I'll get some videos, and I just hang out. And if you got 1 or 2 jobs, that's fine. 1 job's fine. 2 jobs fine. So then that way we can get videos. So if you want me to do a ride along, you're in Indianapolis, Dayton, Columbus, Lexington, Louisville, anywhere in those areas within 2 hours of Cincinnati, let me know, and I will come down and do a ride along with you. But I wasn't even going on that, but so I went with DJ.
Oh my gosh! So I just went out to talk.
So I went with DJ, and DJ had these 2 tennis courts, which I wanted to get video of tennis courts. They were screwed up because whoever did them in the past used a surface cleaner on them and just foobarred them. They were in pretty bad shape, and it ended up taking us, we got there around 12:30ish, and we got done around 6:30. So it ended up taking about 5.5, 6 hours to get them done. And he ended up, I mean, he charged $1,600. He's like, oh, that was way under, you know. So I would charge, if you're going to do tennis courts, make sure you're charging enough, because you want to make sure you're making money. And so I would make sure you're charging enough, you know, $1,200, $1,500 per tennis court. That's where all this redness came from, is from those two tennis courts of 5-6 hours out there spraying bleach and spraying water. That's pretty much all we did all day. I've screwed something up here. I'm going to go over here. If you want to join the membership, you can. PressureWashHelp.com. Dog Days of Summer is the discount code. Sounds like the legend is in the house. Haven't been here in a while. How's Mr. Jeremy doing? Awesomeness. I am already doing more. How do you get an old lady to let go of $600 when she says she ain't gonna be around too much later? Well, ma'am, if you're gonna die, you might as well give the money to somebody. Your kids are just gonna fight over it anyway, and I'm a lot cuter than they are, and I'll do whatever you need me to do. I don't know. That may or may not work. Probably won't work, but it'd be kind of funny if it did. Square foot prices for concrete houses and roofs. You got a lot of questions there. That's like a loaded shotgun question. Square foot for concrete, anywhere from 20 to 35 cents a square foot. House wash, 25 to 35 cents a square foot. Roof cleaning, 40 cents to 50 cents a square foot. You are so right. Continue your marketing. It's almost free marketing. It is, literally. You know, when you're at that house, you got to make sure that you're getting pictures and videos and posting them up on LinkedIn, post them up on Facebook, posting them up in Nextdoor, posting them up everywhere you can. You know, if you really want to get good, you do a blog post, right? Hey, this is a blog post about this subdivision or this area, and then you link it back to your Google My Business, and then you do a blog or you do a post on Google My Business about that. And it's just so much stuff you can do by having video, right? Because now you can even upload video to Google My Business. And again, when we're selling, we're not selling business to business or business to customer. We're selling customer or person to person, right? And so make sure you got pictures of you. I see so many people so scared to putting your face up in there. People want to know what you look like. If they don't know what you look like, they might be scared to death of you. And if you're kind of scary to look at in the first place, then that's all the more you want to make sure that you know who you are. And that way, when they're talking about you, that it's good stuff about you, even if you are scary. I mean, that's the whole purpose of why you make sure we do these pictures of the before and afters and that. I always do before and after pictures, and that's good because there's a lot of people that don't always do it. That's a bad thing. Jason, bringing the heat once again. Love it. Yay, books are money. Here's the thing, guys. Freddie is 18, and he's probably read more books than any of you all. So start reading. It's not a bad thing. You know what successful people do? They read books. That's a guarantee. So go read books. Whether you do Audible, whether you read them, go read books. It's good for you, I promise you. Hey, from South Carolina, pressure washing and more. Miss Pink Robin, where's your truck at? Your thing. Definitely would love one. Well, go check out. Let me put it up there for anybody that's in here. pressure wash or kingofpressurewash.com/giveaway. Fill it out, and then I will give one out here. What's up? $12,000 window cleaning job done. About killed him, he said. He probably should have bid it more after he got done with it. Man, that's a workout. You talk about a workout. Do 5th floor windows with a water-fed pole all day long for $12,000 worth. That is a workout. Jason, have you checked that I now have the flatbed NPR? Awesome. Way to go, Jason H. How many stories was the building? The one was 5 floors. Wow, $12,000? That's amazing. You guys can do the same, right? Did you make it to Christmas Light Seattle? Are you going to be there again? I will not be again there for a little while. That's a long ways from home. Let's get some roof videos, Jason. Let's do it. Email me. Let me know when you got something going. Liam, Jason started a pressure washing business and printed 100 flyers. Any tips on marketing? Yeah, yard signs. Yard signs are amazing. If you don't have any, you can go to right here, moneybushes.com. Money bushes are amazing. We love money bushes. Money bushing is the best thing out there. Then the next thing I would tell you to do, you will make more money off money bushes than probably any other thing I tell you right now. So moneybushes.com. Them are yard signs. So pressure washing with a big phone number. That's all you need on them. The other thing is work on getting your Google My Business set up and optimized. Go and check out. I would also do get your Facebook stuff going. If you're on Facebook, if you got a Facebook following, get into the neighborhood groups. Them are another way you can get business. You can get business through Nextdoor. You can get business through LinkedIn. LinkedIn takes a little bit longer, but if you want business right now, I would highly recommend moneybushes.com. And then the other thing I would recommend is getting your Google My Business going. That's very important to get your Google My Business going. And it used to be real simple. It ain't so simple anymore. It's not. I would be lying to you if I said it was. It's not that easy, but we need to make sure it is optimized and optimized very well. I am located in Illinois suburb. There's a lot of money up there. I knew one of my first Christmas lights dude that made over $1 million a year in Christmas lights was out of Illinois, or right out of a suburb. Excited to voice and text bomb my CRM for lights. So I sent a text bomb out the other day for DJ. He got lots of phone calls, probably about 30 phone calls. Not one job. They were seeing the number, calling it, not listening to the voicemail, and so that he hasn't made no money off of the voice bomb. So we're going to try the text bomb next, but I've still, it only cost me $90 to do the voice bomb, and that was me having somebody do a voiceover through Fiverr. So I had somebody do the voiceover on Fiverr. That cost me $30, and then to send to 1,000, I was able to do it for $60. Do you all play Power Wash Simulator on Xbox? Somebody's like, Jason, you need to play it, and that way you can tell what is wrong and what's not. Sterling, no, I play real life. Regarding tennis courts, what if you're going to lower down your PSI? You think you can still get it done with a surface cleaner? You do not touch a thing with a surface cleaner. You will F it up with a surface cleaner. There is no surface cleaner on there. Do not put a surface cleaner on. Do not put a surface cleaner on a tennis court. You will F it up. And you'll pay $5,000-$10,000 to have it fixed. Do not put a surface cleaner on a tennis court. Did I say do not put a surface cleaner on a tennis court? I will get in touch with you, Jason. Awesome. you can come ride with me, like window cleaning all day, all dang day. I'll pass on that window cleaning. And I may come down here in the Florida time, in the winter time, and I'll come down then. Jason, what are some tips you give us Cincinnati guys? Um, Yard signs. Um, Focus on the side of focus. If you live up by, try to get your GMB up by like Blue Ash, Mason, Montgomery, Loveland. If you can get your GMB anywhere in that upper north east circle, northeast circle, that's where you want to be at. And hammer on that GMB and make that GMB really good, and you'll get all the phone calls you want, and you'll get all the work you want. Name your Google My Business Pressure Wash Cincinnati or Cincinnati Pressure Wash. I know some of those are already taken, but and try to get branded there. But that is where your money is at. Indian Hill is where a lot of money is at, but you don't get a lot of customers there. You get a lot of customers up in Mason, Montgomery, Loveland, Milford, Anderson Township. If you're getting down on the east side, there too is where all your money's at. So that's where you got to focus all your marketing at. Get in those Facebook groups, get into all of that kind of stuff. Should have had you when I cleaned the 52,000 square foot school roof for a school. Heck yeah, that would have been a good one. And and here's the thing: if I do come ride along with you, I will give you a link to all the video, so you can do voiceovers with the video. I get drone footage. I get just whatever. I got 2 GoPros that I do. And so I will give you the link to all those videos. And that way, if you want to download those videos, you can. And then that way you can do that. Today, I was flying my drone and I was having it up in the air just watching us. And I wasn't paying attention, and I went to do something else, and I put the controller up against my chest. And the next thing I know is I hear something go, clunk, clunk, clunk. I was like, that's not good. So I looked at my drone picture, and it was a picture of a tree and a leaf. And I'm like, that's not very good. There's no drone up in the air, and I don't know where my drone is at. So I had to go digging in the trees. And luckily the video was still working, so I had to crawl through these big old bushes, and I started shaking the trees in there. And when I seen the leaf start moving in front of the thing, I was like, I'm getting close. And so about an hour later, I found my drone. So while DJ was working for an hour, I was bush hogging in the weeds and in the thing, and I will get the video off of it and see how it crashed. And I will have that video up. But yeah, so I crashed my $2,000 drone that I have, and that kind of sucked. So that is one thing that I did today. But I got it out, put it back up, and it flew again. So that was good. So it still works. I was a little scared that I crashed my drone, but it still works. So that is good. Did you have a video of a tennis court? I've got probably 5 hours of videos of a tennis court. So I got to get it to my editor, and I will be putting out, I know I got 3 videos coming. I'll have 3 videos that are 8-10 minutes long. Did you all just use 6% on the courts? We did. Yes, sir. And look professional on the job site. That's a good thing to do. That is a good thing to do. I have not been reading books since high school, but I'm wanting to get back at it. And not BS books, business books. This is a great book, The Magic of Thinking Big. E-Myth is another great book. I would highly recommend E-Myth. The 10X is another great book by Grant Cardone. And then Extreme Ownership is another great book by Jocko. Those are 3 or 4 really good books that I would start out reading. This book here, I love this book. This is one of my favorite books that I just got done reading it. And this book was written in the 1950s, and it's a pretty powerful book. It's still relevant today. It really makes you think about a lot of things. This is a really good book. About to quote all the Sonics in my area. Jason, what is Roof Max? I don't know what it is exactly. New here. How you doing, Logic Neo? For cleaning and lighting in Chick-fil-A for both. What's going on with this here? For cleaning and lighting Chick-fil-A's for both. Awesome. Doing my first metal roof cleaning, painted. I'm thinking about starting with a 2% mix. What's your thought? Yep, 2-3% mix and go up from there. You don't need much surfactant. You need no surfactant, actually. And then you need lots of rinsing. You got to rinse a lot. Christina is getting real good at her videos. Look at her high dollar Florida. I just finished listening to Magic of Thinking Big in English. Now I'm listening into Spanish. Does that help you, George, to be able to get both in that way? Awesome. Actually, I was seeing somebody was asking, is there any pressure washing groups in Spanish? Money bushes? No, money trees. That's right. Got a call from a commercial GC from a yard sign today placed at Olive Garden. Cool. Thanks a lot, brother. Tomorrow is going to be my first job after 6 or 7 months researching and building my rig. Go do it, man. Start marketing too. Building a rig is the easy part. The marketing is the hard part. Power wash cost me about $200 on Google Ads. Yep. And I don't know why, but I've been trying to hammer on that to not let that happen on some of them, but you got to put it as a negative. Make sure you're putting simulator as a negative, not just power wash simulator, but make sure you add simulator as a negative keyword, so that way you don't get charged for them. No surface cleaner. Kim's and a wand. That's all you use. How do you clean them? Yeah, you put down it's like a roof wash almost. You put a 6%, it depends on how dirty they are. If they're not real dirty, you could probably get away with a 4% mix. But these are pretty bad. So we started with a 6% mix. And with that 6% mix, you just let it on there and you rinse the stuff off. That's literally all you do. It's pretty simple. But it takes time. That's the problem. It takes time, and it takes so to do those 2 quarts, we used about 80 gallons of bleach. So 40 gallons per each quart, so 80 gallons total is what we ended up using in bleach. Never put surface cleaner on black asphalt either. I learned that the hard way. Yep, that's a big no-no. But so that's what basically these tennis courts are, is just asphalt, and then they put that coating over top of it. And so we did put the surface cleaner on it in one spot. It had already been screwed up really bad in this one area, and it was like, this is why we're not using a surface cleaner. What do you think about dumpster bin cleaning? It's nasty, is what I think about it. Smells disgusting. Mr. Clayton, no, you don't want to be in that area. This is another Cincinnati guy right here. And he knows that those are the areas you want to be in. Any business in Fort Wayne, Indiana? Yep, there is. You're plenty of business there. Any tips on fleet trucks? I don't have many. I've never done fleet trucks, so that's not in my wheelhouse. Do you need your FAS license? Yes, you're supposed to. No, I don't have it yet. I need to get it, actually. If you actually get the one that's a 2 point, if you get the mini, you don't need it because it's under 249 grams. But I've got the Maverick, and you do need it. I'm banking on winning the book or the Mega Millions ticket. Yeah. You and me both, Jason. Well, you're tall enough. You probably just reach it up and grab, right? It was about 6 feet up in the air. Yeah, it was about 6 feet up in the air. And so it wasn't very tall. It fell down through the trees, so I was able to get it. Um, so I want to show a picture if I can find it here real quick. I know you sent it to me last week. Let's see if I can find it here, if it'll come up. Let Facebook come up here. So Nathan, I talk about he's another young entrepreneur that's doing very well. Nathan is a pretty cool dude, and so he sent me the picture of us last year, or when he came down to class, and I'll just show you here. I don't know if I can do it this way or not. Copy. Let's see if I can paste it here. Nope, I can't. I have to save it. Save as. So this is Nathan, and he is. You'll see here. Let me see if I can. King of Pressure Wash. So this is Nathan here, and this is me standing next to him right here, and it's kind of like Andre the Giant, right? And so this was a good time. He came down to Alabama, and that's where that class was. And so that is Nathan. He came up to about my shoulder. So, what's your YouTube, Jason? My YouTube, if you go check out Pressure Wash Help or Christmas Lights Help. So Pressure Wash Help is my pressure washing channel, and it'll come up. Or Christmas Lights, I think it's Christmas, I don't know. Christmas Lights Help will bring me up. If you put in Jason Guyman Pressure Washing, Jason Guyman Christmas Light, to bring up the two channels. So I got pressure washing channel, and I got a Christmas Light channel. Kind of sucks. Yep, it did. I heard book. Yes, if you haven't read Profit First book, it's a great book. I would highly recommend that book too. That is a book that is another great book that I would highly recommend and run your business by. If you're not doing Profit First, it is a great book to do. I would highly recommend that book. Everyone hit the thumbs up for Jason. He gives us what he gives us. Can't pressure wash in California unless you have 4-year journeyman experience. Any tips for me? I have no idea. I don't know nothing. I know guys that pressure wash in California, and they don't have 4 years of journeyman. Just type his name on YouTube and comes right up. And if you're trying to spell Guyman, it's Geiman, which you're on Facebook, so you can already see that. Just doing it anyways is one option. I just started my business this week. Only bought 100 yard signs for $400. Just closed storage building for $3,200. High five, dude. That's awesome. That's why I love signs. Signs will bring in money right away. Signs is definitely something that are amazing, and you can grow a business right out of the get-go, all by using signs. Signs are awesome. I'm 18 years old and go to school. Assuming strip restrict. Pressure wash help getting 100 yard signs, 18 by 24 very soon. Learn from your videos. Thank you, man. They work awesome. Jamie, dumpster bin cleaning is tough without the right truck. We've done it, but wear a suit. And you really need hot water. You can do them with cold water, but you really need hot water. Mr. Michael Collector, how you doing? Listening to Jason, the yard signs work. Try UZ marking, about $100 cheaper for 100 signs, or moneybushes.com will take you right to where this here is. About 300, you can get 100 signs for about 325 or 50 bucks, and that's definitely where you're at. So you reach down. Where did you put the yard sign, on the ground or on the pole? I like them both places. When is your next pressure washing class? That's a great segue. Go to pressurewashhelp.com/dates. I have a pressure washing and Christmas light class. You can take either one or you can take both. You get a discount if you take both in Indianapolis on August 5th through 7th. And then I will have one in September and October in Raleigh, North Carolina. Raleigh, North Carolina is with Donovan Quinsberg. And that it will be, I don't know what those dates are in there. I'm 5'7". My daughter's 5'8". I just opened up my own pressure washing business this week. Got 100 yard signs for 400 clothes. I'm 18 years old and go back to school. It's awesome, man. Don't be afraid to charge. You know, I see a lot of people that are afraid to charge. I can't charge that. You know, just like I showed the video earlier of Fred. You know, he's so excited about that. And so I love this, that he got that $1,800 or $2,600 job, because now he believes that he can do $2,600 jobs, right? And so a lot of times we won't ask for higher pricing. So I was talking to a good friend of mine this week that has a very successful sign business. He does like 11, he's going to do like 11 or 12 million dollars this year in signs, like the big digital signs. And he's actually bought out probably 10 of his competitors. And so a lot of people call him for advice, and the advice he gives them is the exact same advice that I give you all. You know, we can't be cheap. You know, a lot of times I posted a thing in a Facebook group. Actually, somebody had posted a job that they did. It was a 3,000 square foot house. They did the gutters, the inside, the outside. They did the house wash, and I think they either did the roof or the driveway. It was a lot of work. And he's like, I got $900. And all I did is put hashtag raise your prices. I didn't hate. I didn't do none of that stuff, because I want to help you guys be successful. I'm not going to go in these groups, or I'm not even going to go tell you to do something that's going to damage your business. I want you to be able to grow and be successful, right? I want you to be successful. So there was like 20 comments on my raise your prices, right? And he was coming on there and, you know, hammering down, I made $125 an hour and, you know, all this other stuff. And it's like, did you really make $125 an hour? Because you had to use bleach, you had to use gas, you had to use all these other things. And he was there for like 8 hours, I think, 7 hours, 8 hours. He was there a long time doing all this work. And so when I come back around to this is, you know, raise your prices, guys. People will pay. Now, they won't pay you if you don't ask them. And that's why I teach you to use packages, because packages will start teaching you that people will pay higher pricing. People will pay money that you would never even dream a lot of times. You know, and then when you start doing Christmas lights, then you're like, these people are really stupid, right? They'll pay $4,000 or $5,000 for Christmas lights. You're nuts. And if you would have told me somebody will pay $4,000 or $5,000 for Christmas lights, I would have told you are insane. And they don't even own the lights. What? Yes, people will pay $10,000 for Christmas lights that they don't even own, but that's not the point. The point is people will pay. And you got to remember that you are not your customer. You are not your customer. You don't live in a $500,000 house. You don't live in that $1 million house that is calling you. So don't think that you are the customer. You're not driving a Mercedes-Benz and a Lexus and all of those things. And they are, right? They're buying the Gucci purchases. They're buying all the high-end stuff, right? You are not your customer. And that when you realize you're not your customer, then you start raising your prices, and you don't even care if they don't take it, right? You know your close rate's going to be, 30, 40, 50%, but you're going to make way more money, and you're going to be way more successful at the end of the day. So that is what, and even that you're only 18 years old and you're still in high school, who cares? People love that. There's a guy up in Seattle up in there that's like 19, 21 years old and doing a crap ton of money. He's doing $1 million, right? Or I don't know how much he's doing, but he's doing a lot. And it don't matter how old you are. It don't matter how young you are. You know, I got a 26, 27. Wes is going to do 2.5 million this year. And so you can do it even if you're young. And that's what I love about this business. That's why I love helping people be successful. I'm not telling you, oh, raise your prices so high and it's going to screw your business. I'm not teaching you that, guys. You know, I started this rant off of talking about a dude that does signs and how he's been successful and what he tells other people to be successful. And what he tells other people to be successful is the exact same thing I'm telling you to do, is raise your prices. You know, when I went in that Facebook group and I put raise your prices, hashtag raise your prices, I wasn't trying to be a prick. I just want him to be successful. I want him to be able to be successful. And he gives me all the reasons of a poor mindset. Well, I don't want to rip people off. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. Hey, if somebody's willing to pay $5,000 and you do a great job and they love you and they give you a 5-star review and tell you how amazing you are, did you rip them off? Tell me that in the comment. If you do a $5,000 job and you do an amazing job, you answer your phone, you show up when you say you're going to do, you do the job you say you're going to do, and they love you so much that they give you a 5-star review, is that ripping that person off? Or if you would have did it for $100, you are underselling yourself and you probably wouldn't have got the job in the first place. How do you price warehouses for pressure washing? Are you talking the inside or outside? It depends on what you're talking about. Get those yard signs. We love them. They're money bushes, dude. Money bushes. They're called money bushes for a reason. You plant the money bushes and the money bushes just come right up. And that's just what we do. That's how we do it. Coming to Indy. Awesome. I'll be there. Just saw 359 gas station. Oh, that's good. California is trying to empty out anyone trying to leave and work. Thanks for the advice about dumpster, man. I have hot water that will help. Yeah. That's next week. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. I got my hotel already booked. So if you are coming, it's going to be at the Quality Inn is the room that we're going to be using for the meeting room. But I didn't book my hotel at that Quality Inn because I like to do my due diligence and read 5-star reviews. You know, I practice what I preach. I go read the 1-star reviews instead of the 5-star reviews. And I didn't like the 1-star reviews. So there's like 2 or 3 nicer hotels across the street. They are a little bit more, but I don't want to bring bug beds home. Not to say that those are in the reviews, but I just like cleanliness when I stay somewhere. We run a trash can cleaning company, have sludge sucker and hot water. You need a small shovel, bucket for debris inside dumpster. It's tough. First cleaning is $500 or more. The monthly is $250 to $350. Quarterly is $450 to $650. And a good face mask. We made $678 an hour today. Charge people. Don't be afraid to charge. Don't be afraid to charge. You can charge it all about your sales ability. People are always shopping their own. And here's the thing, if you don't believe in your pricing, your customers won't believe in your pricing. And they can pick it up like that. They know if you believe in your pricing. If you're hauling around and putting your head down and won't look them in the eyeball when you give them a price, you won't get that price. Look them in the eyeball and be confident. And if you got to go over this 2,500 times, go over it 2,500 times. So it's a nice elevator pitch that just flows. We like flowing, right? We like flowing. Flowing is good. And when we flow, we get jobs. Could you provide some insights on how much competition you have around you? Seems like there is quite a few pressure washers in my area. Don't know if I should start my business. I mean, here's the thing. There's Jason Hefner was on here, right? Jason Hefner was on here. He started he was one of my first mentors that I did the mentorship with. It was just the Voxer program back then. And he voxed me and says, Jason, they're right. There's only $99 guys here. Only $99 guys. You can't make no money down here in Florida. Everybody doing driveway clean for $99. You can't make no money down here, Jason. No money at all. You can't make money down here. There ain't no money down here in Florida. There ain't no money down here. You can't make no money down here in Florida. Last year, he almost did $200,000 by himself. This year, he's going to do $250,000, $300,000 by himself in Florida. And so, you can come up with excuses. Read this book. Read the book. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't believe me, read the book. You can go on YouTube and get it for free. I'd rather you buy it because you will take it and maybe learn a little bit more. But you can literally get this book for free. And so, or I'm going to give 1 or 2 copies away tonight, King of Pressure Wash, but go read this book. That's what I'm going to say. He talks all about excuse-itis. What if we are the customers, though, in a way? I live in Reserve. The median wage is like $20,000 a year. Most people don't have $1,000 to their name. That's going to be tough. You sometimes might have to go where their money is. Sounds like you might not be able to. I just raised my prices and started, but on the other hand of that, you don't have to make as much money, right? You don't have to make as much because if you can make a little bit more than that, then that puts you way ahead. I just raised my prices and started asking yes questions because of your podcast. I could tell my customers wasn't expecting the price to be that high, but she said yes. I can't wait to go on my next estimate. Yes, that's right. Yes. Yep. Got over $15,000 from one customer. First time catching you live, but listening to the podcast weekly. Thanks for all your help and advice you put out there. When you make $200,000 a year, $5,000 as a joke, pretty much. I'm talking about outside, yeah. Great business advice. Thank you, Jason, for the advice. I am going to get contracts. They will hire you again. Raising tide, raising all the ships. Add the pad for $250 to $300, $450. People in Florida absolutely full of crap. I promise you can get it. I know they are. Part-time too. Yes, he is part-time. He's actually a full-time, Jason Hefner is a full-time firefighter. This guy right here, full-time firefighter. He's not a firefighter. He's a paramedic. He rides the buggy. He's a wannabe fireman. I don't know if he wants to be a fireman or not. He likes helping people plug their holes when they do stupid stuff. And he does it full-time. Now, his wife does help him. His wife's a teacher, and they do it together. They're a duo, and that is what they do. Mr. Chachi. So, this is my old captain. Talking about firemen, he was my favorite captain. I learned a lot from him. And it is one that actually I was talking to my wife last night, and I was like, hey, I need to go to Georgetown and go see Chachi. And so he was one of my favorite captains, and he was a person that I look back that I put a lot of stuff that I learned from him, and he helped push me in the ways that I would have never thought I would have went. And he didn't do a lot of then talking or that. Well, he did a lot of talking. He likes to talk a lot. But he was one that I would call one of my mentors when I was growing as a fireman and even as a starting my own business. He was always a positive influence, and that is something that I want you all to be around, is a positive influence. A positive influence does amazing things. If you're around negative people, that's the worst thing that you can do. But Todd was one that helped me grow. He was my captain for about 5 or 6 years, maybe 7 years, on the truck. We were on the truck together. We rode truck for 3 or 4 years, and then we rode the engine for a couple years also. So that is who Mr. Todd Monroe is. I did a $2,400 house wash last week, and they want me to come back and do more work. You know, sometimes we think, oh, we can't get more money out of them. We already got $2,400. Well, guess what? They want more work. That's the amazing thing. So go check out go check out pressurewashhelp.com/giveaway. I'm going to give away this book here while I'm thinking of it. And so the other thing I'm giving away too is if you go to kingofpressurewash.com, you go to Dog Days of Summer, I've given my mentorship, or not my mentor, it's not for my mentorship, it's for my membership community. There's a lot of awesome people in my community, and if you go check it out, you can get 2 months free, Dog Days of Summer in the discount box, and that will give you a good code. And I don't know how long she's got it for. August 11th is the expiration date she's got it for. So go check out Dog Days of Summer, and that'll get you into the mentorship where we talk about marketing every Monday on a Zoom call. You get to we all get together at a Zoom call, and we talk about marketing for about an hour and a half. Originally, it was only supposed to be 15 minutes and 15 minutes of talking, 15 minutes of learning, 15 minutes of talking. Now it goes from about 15 minutes of talking, or 15 minutes of learning, to an hour and 15 minutes of talking. And so that is what you get if you join there. So let me go over here to find my they've changed this up on me, and see who wins a book. Who wants to win a book? Anybody want to win a book? If you do, make sure you go to pressurewashhelp.com/giveaway, and I will give you a book, because I love giving books. Giveaway form. Let's see if this is it. All right. Giveaway form. Is this tonight? July 28th? Yes. All right. So I got to count down through here, and I will count how many people. We ain't got many people signed up for this. Received. Yep. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I only have 13 people sign up. Nobody want my book? Nobody want to give my book? I only have 13. I'm going to give one away. And then if you do, go to kingofpressurewash.com/giveaway, and I will give you the book of The Magic of Thinking Big. It's actually going to be an Amazon card, so if you want a different book, that's fine. If you've already read this book, you'll be able to get a different book, but I will give you enough to do one book, Audible or hardback. So let me go up here, and we're going to do a number between 1 and 13. Go. Random number. All right, number 2. Dose. Dose. Who's number 2? All right. Maurice Campbell. I think I said that right. Wins the first one, and I'll give one more away. I will give you a few seconds if you haven't filled it out. Pressure Wash King of Pressure Wash / giveaway. While I'm doing that, I'll just kind of scroll down here. Set a monthly plan. Nope, that's not it. I love this. Set a monthly payment plan for them then. Oh, okay. What city what city and state are you in? I don't know who that is. There are over 100 guys within an hour from me offering pressure washing with there. A handyman, lawn, whatever you can do. And he's still doing $250,000, $300,000 this year. About to close the deal with Ripley's Believe It or Not and Wax Museum here in Dallas, Texas. Awesome. Provide a story that people can relate to. Make it relatable to different, provide value. What, Tristan? Are you telling me we're not going to actually sell pressure washing? Are you actually not going to tell me and tell that customer about how you're going to pressure wash their stuff and how you're so much better than the competition because they're going to clean it the exact same way you were going to clean it? What? You're crazy. No, he's not crazy. He's right. This is why women sell way better than men. Because men, we get down the rabbit holes of we use all this awesome equipment because all we talk about is equipment and we love equipment and we jack off the equipment and equipment is amazing equipment and we can't start a pressure washing business without this $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 rig equipment. We love equipment. What? Equipment don't sell crap. What does sell is being relatable and being that know, like, and trust factor. And guess what? They'll buy from you. Maybe they're a UK fan and you go down a 20-minute tangent on UK. You'll probably get a job better than you will than talking about equipment for 20 minutes because people don't give a crap about your equipment. If they do, they've done seen it on Google My Business because that's where you placed it, and that's all they need to know. I would like to join one of your lives one night as a newer company learning the new things the hard way. Absolutely. Send me a message and I will try to. I'm trying to get a link where I can send it to you so it emails a lot of stuff so I don't have to. I'm not automated like I should be yet. And some struggling. I love new people. I love new people when they're coming on. Hey, Jason, shout out from Arizona. I did 2 relative driveways so far to get the pictures and video. I'm placing out yard signs tomorrow. I absolutely need SH or a degreaser. Okay. In your area, you're probably fine with a degreaser. If you don't have mold, you don't need SH. And you don't have mold much in Arizona. Did a 4-car for $325. Got a tip on top of it in Florida. What are your yes questions? You asked the question. Hey, do you need pressure washing? Yes. All right. Them are yes questions, just like that. What if I won the book already? Then go read a different book. Missed it, dang it. I want to win the book. All right, let me refresh this and then I'm going to jump off here. Because I'm tired. I work 6 hours a day out in the sun and that kicked my butt. I'm not used to that working stuff. I don't know what that's all about. It's hard work. I haven't been on the truck in a long time. Being on the truck is hard work. And you know what else it is? It's a $20 an hour task. Did you know that? So if you are growing your business, why are you doing $20 an hour tasks? Hire people. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we gained 10 people, 23 people. All right. So let me pull a number between 1 and 23. Let me change this to 23. 23. All right. Go. 8. Who is number 8? 8. Where's my stuff at? I like 8 because that means I don't have to count down as far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul Griswold. Actually, Paul. I know who you are. You didn't put your last name. I'm gonna put Spokane so I remember. I'll send these out tomorrow for y'all. I'll do that tomorrow. Again, go check out the membership. There's a lot of amazing stuff in there. I go over all the marketing stuff. I got more marketing stuff than I've got pressure washing. I know you're probably shocked because marketing is more important than pressure washing. I got a lot of pressure washing. 26 steps to the perfect house wash. How did I come up with that? I screwed up enough stuff that I knew that the 26 steps to the perfect house wash is what I do. Also, if you haven't, go check out pressurewashhelp.com/dates. It'll take you to the 3 training dates that I have. It'll be August 5th through 7th. It'll be Christmas lights on Friday, Saturday, and then pressure washing is Saturday, Sunday. If you do all 3, that's Christmas lights and pressure washing. If you buy $6,000 in that one there, I want to win a book. If you win $6,000 in that one, I will. If you go there, there is an option to get the free Christmas light training. You will have to pay $6,000 in lights. That's only for the Indianapolis training. Me and Donovan don't do discounts, but Freddie loves to do discounts, so that's the discount that you're going to get there. So go check that out. The 2 in Raleigh, North Carolina, those will be pressure washing Friday, and then Saturday is all day marketing, and then Sunday is the Christmas light class. So, whether you come Friday, Saturday for pressure washing or Saturday, Sunday for Christmas lights. So I go in depth. I teach you all about pricing. I teach you all about safety. Again, guys, I've seen too many people getting hurt this year. Be safe out there. It is not worth falling off of a ladder. It is not worth getting shot by a pressure washing gun and shooting through your hand. It is not worth getting blown up by chemicals because you mixed the wrong chemicals together or you took in the fumes. Be careful out there. It's dangerous. We're dealing with high pressure water. Very dangerous. I know it's just a pressure washing hose, right? But it's dangerous. Anything over 100 psi will go through your skin and kill you. So just be careful out there. It is not worth getting hurt. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to be someone that comes and I see on Facebook that you've gotten hurt. That is not what I want to see. I do not want to see you get hurt. You might think, oh, it's just a pressure washing gun. Yeah, that gun can shoot right through water. You're out there in your bare feet. You're out there in your Crocs in 4-wheel drive. It's not safe to be doing that, guys. So stay safe and don't get hurt. Hope to see you all on Sunday, and we'll get off here. Take it all